Arugula, the spicy, nutty, fast-growing green that makes every salad better. But are you growing it the right way? Leaves too bitter? You might be planting at the wrong time. Bolting too fast? There's an easy trick to slow it down. Weak, leggy plants? A simple soil fix can solve that. Don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know how to grow big, peppery, and delicious arugula from seed to harvest. Plus, I've got a crazy arugula fact at the end that might just blow your mind. Be sure to check out our free app to see which vegetables are perfect for your unique situation. Let's get started. Step 1. Why you should grow arugula. Arugula isn't just delicious. It's one of the fastest and easiest greens you can grow. Ready to harvest in just 20 to 40 days. Packed with vitamins K, A, and antioxidants. Grows in containers, raised beds, or even hydroponically. Cool season crop. Perfect for spring and fall. Fun fact. Did you know arugula has been eaten for over 2,000 years? Even the Romans loved its spicy kick. Step 2. Choosing the right arugula variety. Not all arugula is the same. Some are mild, some are spicy, and some even grow in the heat. Common arugula varieties. Rocket. Standard arugula. The classic peppery variety. Wild arugula. Sylvetta. Smaller leaves, stronger flavor, slower to bolt. Wasabi arugula, a unique variety with a real wasabi-like kick. Astro arugula, milder taste, great for salads, and slow to bolt. Pro tip. For the mildest flavor, pick baby arugula leaves. The older the leaves, the spicier they get. Step 3. When and where to plant arugula. Arugula is a cool season crop, so planting at the right time is key. Best time to plant. Spring. Start 2 to 4 weeks before the last frost. Fall. Plant 6 to 8 weeks before your first frost. Can you grow it in summer? Yes, but you'll need shade. Where to? Plant. Full sun to partial shade. Morning sun, afternoon shade works best in warm areas. Raised beds, containers, or directly in garden soil. Hydroponic systems also work great. Pro tip. Want arugula all year? Grow it indoors under LED grow lights. Step 4. Preparing the perfect soil for your arugula. Good soil. Fast-growing tender arugula leaves. Loose, well-draining soil. Avoid heavy clay. pH between 6.0 7.0. Slightly acidic to neutral. Rich in organic matter. Add compost or aged manure. DIY arugula soil mix. 50% compost for nutrients. 40% garden soil, 10% perlite or sand for drainage. Pro tip. Arugula is a light feeder. Too much fertilizer. Too many leaves but weak flavor. Step 5. How to plant arugula. Let's get those seeds in the ground. Direct sowing. Best method. Sow seeds 1/4 inch deep. Space 1 inch apart for baby greens, 3-4 inches apart for mature plants. Thin seedlings once they reach 2 inches tall. Growing arugula in containers. Use at least a 6-inch deep pot. Plant densely for baby greens, space wider for full-size leaves. Keep soil moist. Pro tip. Succession plant every 2 weeks for a continuous harvest all season. Step 6. Watering and feeding arugula. Arugula grows fast, and that means consistent water is key. Watering tips. 1 inch of water per week. Keep soil evenly moist. Dry soil makes arugula taste bitter. Mulch around plants to prevent drying out. Feeding tips. Use a balanced fertilizer, 5 to 10 to 10, every 3 weeks. Compost tea or fish emulsion boosts growth. Pro tip. Too much nitrogen equals bland, weak arugula. Stick to moderate feeding. Step 7. Protecting arugula from pests and diseases. Arugula is easy to grow, but a few pests love it too. Common arugula enemies and how to stop them. Flea beetles, tiny holes in leaves. Use floating row covers to keep them off. Spray with neem oil or garlic spray. Slugs and snails. Use crushed eggshells or beer traps around plants. Powdery mildew. Avoid overwatering and space plants well for airflow. Pro tip: companion plant with onions or garlic. They repel pests naturally. How to grow arugula indoors. You don't need a garden to grow fresh arugula. Indoor gardening is a great way to have fresh greens year-round, even in winter. Why grow arugula indoors? Saves space. Grow it in your kitchen or balcony. No need to worry about outdoor pests or weather. Faster growth with controlled conditions. How to grow arugula indoors. Choose the right container. A shallow pot at least 6 inches deep works best. Use quality potting soil. Loose, well-draining, and organic rich soil is key. Plant seeds lightly. Scatter seeds on the surface, then cover with a thin layer of soil. Provide light. Place near a south-facing window or use a grow light for 10 to 12 hours per day. Keep soil moist. Water when the top layer of soil feels dry, but don't overwater. Harvest in 20-30 days. Pick leaves when they reach 2-3 inches for baby arugula. Pro tip: rotate your pots weekly so the plants don't grow lopsided toward the light. How to keep arugula from bolting too soon. Bolting is when your arugula suddenly shoots up flowers and stops producing leaves. Why does arugula bolt? Too much heat. Arugula thrives in cool weather. Lack of water. Dry soil triggers flowering. Crowded plants. Lack of airflow stresses the plant. How to prevent bolting. Plant in cooler months, spring or fall. Provide shade if growing in summer. Use a shade cloth or plant near taller crops. Keep soil moist. Mulch around plants to retain moisture. Harvest leaves often to keep the plant focused on growth. Choose slow-bolting varieties like Astro arugula for longer harvests. Pro tip: as soon as you see flower buds, pinch them off. This can extend your harvest by a few more weeks. Best companion plants for arugula. Arugula grows even better when paired with the right garden friends. Best companion plants for arugula: radishes and carrots. Loosen the soil, making it easier for arugula roots to grow. Onions and garlic. Repel aphids and flea beetles, which love arugula leaves. Lettuce and spinach. Share similar growing conditions and won't compete for nutrients. Dill and cilantro. Attract beneficial insects that help keep pests in check. What not to plant. Near arugula: broccoli, cabbage, and kale. These brassicas compete for nutrients and attract the same pests. Pro tip: interplant arugula with fast-growing radishes. The radishes will be ready first, leaving more space for the arugula to keep growing. How to propagate your arugula. Want free arugula forever? You can regrow it from cuttings or collect seeds. Regrowing arugula from cuttings. Cut stems with at least 2-3 leaves attached. Place in water until roots appear, about a week. Transplant into soil and watch it grow. Saving arugula seeds for next season. Let one plant bolt and form seed pods. It will grow tall with yellow flowers. Allow pods to dry on the plant. Collect and store seeds in a cool, dry place for next season's planting. Pro tip: label your saved seeds with the harvest date. Fresh arugula seeds have the best germination rates. Step 8. How to harvest arugula like a pro. The best part: picking your homegrown arugula. Arugula is ready when baby greens, 15 to 20 days after planting. Full-size leaves, 30 to 40 days. How to harvest. Use scissors to cut outer leaves first for continuous growth. Or harvest the whole plant and replant new seeds. Pro tip: pick in the morning for the best flavor. Arugula gets spicier in the afternoon heat. Crazy arugula fact. Here's a wild fact. Arugula was once considered an aphrodisiac. The ancient Romans believed it boosted passion and energy. Maybe that's why they ate it so much. Want more fun gardening tips? Subscribe now, because you can grow it.